As a daughter, you're always bubbly and cute. As a wife, you're strong and loving. As a mother, you always care. As a grandma, you're always there.
As a woman, you make life worth living. So there is just a single word for you, that you are the best in everything you do. On this special day, we want to salute you.
Happy International Women's Day to you. You're special, and we know that it's true.
Dedicated to all beautiful, inspiring, strong, amazing, hardworking, incredible women.
Hi, I am Lindsay Horvath, the mayor of the city of West Hollywood. It's my honor and pleasure to serve our community. It's such a joy to be a woman in West Hollywood, to be in America's first pro-choice city in the country, to be in a place that really uplifts women and supports women through all of the different organizations that we partner with, through all of the different programs that the city does, and just for all of the amazing powerhouse women that are part of our community and interact with our community. I feel that our city is so special, and I couldn't think of a better place. You know, so many of us come together in West Hollywood and find each other to spend really special moments together as women, and to be supports when we need it, to celebrate when it's time to celebrate, but mostly just to know that there's a community of people out there who want to see you succeed and uplift you. And I think that's really important. Women just do things differently, and that's a good thing. So we need more women to be engaged with community and doing the things that make your heart sing. I wish all the women in the world lots of love and joy and friendship and light in your life, that your burdens may be light and your blessings bountiful. And just know that there are women all over the world cheering you on, wanting to see you do your best.
Hello, everyone. I'm Lauren Meister. I'm the Mayor Pro Tem for the City of West Hollywood, and I just want to welcome you all to International Women's Day, our programming for today. Taking care of our residents is so important to us that that's one of our top priorities in the city, especially the most vulnerable among us. That's really, it makes me proud. It shows our heart, and it also shows that our community is so engaged. One of the most exciting moments of my life, aside from getting elected to the City Council of West Hollywood, was speaking at the first Women's March, where there were 500,000 people in attendance. And I was mayor at the time, and it was so meaningful and empowering for me and for women all over the country. It made me feel like that we could change the world. I ran for city council 2 times before getting elected in 2015. And so for me, the message would be, don't give up on your dream, do the work, and you'll make it happen. And also look for the positive. Even when we don't succeed, there's usually a lesson to be learned, and that makes us stronger and more prepared for the next challenge.
Hi, my name is Sepia. I am an Iranian-American immigrant, a resident of West Hollywood, and I also serve on the West Hollywood City Council. What makes me be a proud woman in the West Hollywood community is the opportunities that are available to all the women in West Hollywood, including the opportunity to run for office, and the fact that I was able to create the first female majority on City Council with my election to the City Council, as well as being the second lesbian ever elected to this council, and the first woman of color. Those make me very, very proud, and I just love West Hollywood, and the fact that West Hollywood was the first city in America to be pro-choice. My message to all the women in the world is that no matter what you hear, what you've been told, what you see about yourself, you are literally the most powerful person because of your feminine energy, and being a woman makes you a hero. So stand in that power and follow your dreams, no matter what they are, because you will achieve them.
Hi everyone, I'm Angela De Silva. I'm the Vice Chair of the Women's Advisory Board. And my wish for all women is that they would just trust their women's intuition. We have it for a reason, right? Oftentimes, especially when we're children, we're told by our parents and our teachers and just society what we should think, how we should act. And as we get older, I feel like we have to let a lot of that go. Of course, it was meant well when we learned it, but as we get older, we have our own opinions and our own ideals. And when we get rid of all the clutter that's in our head and come back to our hearts, I feel like that's when we can actually hear our intuition. I feel like when we follow that guidance, even when it doesn't make sense, it leads us to such great things. Personally, I wouldn't have even gotten on the women's board if it wasn't for that inner guidance that I had to listen really carefully to hear. And then the more I listened to it, the louder it got. So that is my wish for all women, is to trust that women's intuition that we are born with. Happy International Women's Day.
Hello everyone, my name is Raisa. I reside in West Hollywood since 1980. I am very proud that I live in West Hollywood because they support Russian community, and they even established Russian advisory board. And all the former immigrants from former Soviet Union, they feel like West Hollywood is their home, and they continue to thrive living in this city. To be a woman in West Hollywood, I am very proud because several years ago, I made a proposal to the Russian Advisory Board and also to the City Council, who supported me with my idea to have a march commemorating to the World War II veterans. And we have successful 4 years every May 9. My message to all the women on the earth, to be healthy and be young at heart.
Hi, my name is Victoria Safragina. I'm a former chair of Russian Advisory Board and a resident of West Hollywood. I've been living and working in West Hollywood for the last 20 years. I love this city. I travel a lot and have been in many places in the world, but it is my favorite place to live and work and have a good time. Who wouldn't love to be a woman in West Hollywood? There's always somebody who is going to give you a fashion advice or a compliment. Why wouldn't any woman love that? To all women in West Hollywood, LA, California, US, the world, I wish you, first of all, to be healthy, to take good care of yourself, to be happy, to be powerful, to do what you love, to be loved, to have joy and love for the rest of your life in the future, now and forever. And I wish all the women in the world happy International Women's Day.
Hello everyone, my name is Galina Sobolov, and I am here in Los Angeles and want to wish everyone a very happy and beautiful International Women's Day. Here's a little bit about myself. I came here to the United States of America as a child. At 13, I grew up in New York and graduated from Fashion Institute of Technology. I moved to Los Angeles in the late 80s to start to work as a design director for a very large company, fashion company, and later on started my own brand. The brand name is Single Dress. We're based right here in Los Angeles, and everything is 100% made in USA. I would love to send a message of inspiration to all the women in the world, from my heart to you and to your hearts. The message is: believe in yourself, be inspired by yourself, and always, always strive to be the best version of yourself that you can be. Don't be a wallflower. Be the person who walks into any room and owns that room. Have the confidence that you can do anything, because we girls, we can do anything.
Меня зовут София Фихман. Я живу в Вест-Холливуде вместе со своей большой семьей 30 лет. С первого дня приезда в Америку. Я за время проживания в Вест-Холливуде нашла себе волонтерство. Я очень много лет волонтирую. И последние 7 лет я волонтирую в русскоязычной библиотеке Вест-Холливуда. Накануне праздника 8 марта, любимого праздника наших женщин, мне от души хочется всех поздравить, чтобы всегда было над головой мирное небо, чтобы все были здоровы, здоровы и еще раз здоровы. Это очень важно, в особенности сегодня, когда еще пока что пандемия, и чтобы всегда было весело на душе.
Hello everybody, my name is Eleanor Trunov and I'm 17 years old, and this is the story I wrote dedicated to International Women's Day. In the world we live in today, where there is an overwhelming amount of information that directs us into different paths, it is hard to find your way and build the life you want. You need someone who will guide you, and for me, that is my mom. She emphasized how important education is and how the skills you will learn will help you not only in the professional field but in your everyday life. Women know we have to change this world for the better, and education is our tool to change our life for the better. When talking to me about education, she would always bring up stories from her family history during the Soviet Union. She encourages me to never give up, especially when it comes to education, as it opens many doors and opportunities for me. Noticing my love for writing computer programs, my mom told me I had a gift for it and inspired me to continue my computer science pathway. This inspiration gave me more life goals and made me visualize a future for myself, helping my community using computer science. With my mom always behind me, supporting me through my journeys and my battles, I never feel alone because I know she's always there to show me the beauty in this world.
Hello everyone, my name is Svetlana Malis and I'm dedicating my story to the Women's International Day. I crossed a US border near Tijuana in 2000. I left at home my 7-year-old son, my mom, my sister, my family, my friends, and a decent job. I came to USA to start a new life. I was cleaning houses and offices. I was going to adult schools to learn English. I was singing in Russian restaurants and doing everything to survive without much support. In 2004, I applied for a Meister in Social Work program at USC and I got accepted. I graduated and soon after I was hired to work for Los Angeles County Department of Mental Health. In 2013, I was promoted to be a mental health clinical supervisor for psychiatric mobile response team. And I believe my story is really inspirational and can help others to believe in themselves and to get their American dream.
Katyas' magic touch. When I saw Katya for the first time, I had no idea that she was completely blind. She seemed to me just like another ordinary, modest young woman with gorgeous, long, golden hair that framed her stunning face with bright green eyes and sparkling smile. Katya was the masseuse at the beauty salon. The moment she laid her hands on my shoulders, I could feel her magic touch. The pain and stress were gone, and an inexplicable sense of joy came over me. Katya was born blind. However, thanks to her family and loyal friends, she grew up as an independent individual who could not only do her daily chores, but also read, knit, cook, travel, graduate high school, and acquire a profession. As a result, Katya never felt isolated in any way. No matter how difficult her daily routine had become, Katya never gave up. She was optimistic, always smiling, and encouraging everyone to strive. Whenever I feel sad or frustrated, Katya comes to mind. The way she looks at her life and her daily challenges, which she never talks about, motivate me to be kinder, stronger, and more compassionate. Katya is an inspiration not just for me, but for those who think that a disability can limit people's abilities. My friend Katyas has touched my life, not only physically, but also spiritually in many ways. Ever since that first time when she laid her hands on my shoulders with her magic touch.